Hello, I'm Miss Denise, and this is Miss Carol, and we are beginning our new Sunday school year, 2020 and 2011. We are going to start with review and start from the very beginning when we read from the Bible, John 8:12.
Again, Jesus spoke to them, saying, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life.
This is the reason that we light the candles, to remind us that Jesus is the light. Do we light candles in the church?
Yes.
We do. We have candles on our altar. The acolytes carry the candle and process at the beginning, at the end, and during the gospel. And during Easter, there's a special candle called the Paschal candle that is lit. During the Last Supper, Jesus asked his disciples up to the upper room to celebrate the Jewish Sabbath or Passover. But Jesus said something different to his disciples. He said, "Take, eat, this is my body, which was given for you. Do this for the remembrance of me. Take, drink, this is my blood. Do this for the remembrance of me." Have you heard these words during our service?
Yes. Almost, every Sunday.
So I am going to go over to the altar now and say that Jesus calls us to a special meal. We just heard that from the Last Supper story. At home, when you have a special meal, do you prepare the table? In the church, we prepare the altar. And there are specific things that go on the altar, and we're going to name them now for you. The fair linen, which is a cloth that is put on top of the altar. It's usually a solid cloth, not a lace like this. The candles. The cross. This is a cross and not a crucifix because it does not have Jesus on the cross. The the chalice, which is where they put the wine. The paten, the plate for the bread. There's a bell, and that is rung during those words I just mentioned. There's an altar book, which has the prayers of the Eucharist for our priest to read from. And there's cruets, which the acolytes use to fill the chalice when it needs to be filled, when it becomes empty. So that's the main thing that goes on the altar. Shall we name them again? The bell, the chalice. If you were here, you could polish the silver. The paten, our altar book, And I believe it is red. Also the altar book stand. Cruets. The cross. The candles. And the fair linen. The fair linen. It's like a tablecloth, isn't it?
On last Sunday, we sent home big envelopes like this with the vestments inside and then the altar items inside. And you can take these outside of the package, of course, and match them, say the names of them, and then match your definitions and move them around and match what they say and what you do with them. And that is good. Like, for example, this one is the chasuble. Different colors. This one, the alb. The cincture and the stole. And your matching cards are inside so that you can match these to your pictures and talk about them and what is done with them. Same kind of thing for the altar. We have I think we sent all the pictures home with you, so that you can do.
And this is a handwork that's here in the atrium.
Yes.
And we made a copy for you to take home and keep reviewing. Maybe you do it by yourself and see if you can name them, or maybe you work with a family member, a sibling, a parent. It's not a bad thing to work with your parents, because sometimes they don't even know the names of some of these things, and they'll be happy to learn it with you. So today we're going to end with a prayer, and it's from the Book of the Common Prayer. And we thought it would be nice if you started to get used to using the Book of the Common Prayer. So on page 829, there's one for young persons. God our Father, you see your children growing up in an unsteady and confusing world. Show them that your ways give more life than the ways of the world, and that following you is better than chasing after selfish goals. Help them to take failure not as a measure of their worth, but as a chance for a new start. Give them strength to hold their faith in you and to keep alive their joy in your creation through Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen. Thank you. We'll see you next Sunday. Peace be with you. Candle snuffer.